FairfieldIowa.com. Hi, Mendy. How are you?
I'm good. It was very foggy coming in this morning.
Was it?
Like, super foggy. Like, I can see 3 dots on the road.
Well, my commute at 4 o'clock, it wasn't quite that foggy, but I could tell it was probably going to get a little hazy. And we didn't see a lot of fog in Fairfield, but I thought to the west and the north we could see some, and glad to see it's burning off.
Also, did you notice that, again, it's been like Wednesday night, Thursday is when stuff happens, so that Thursday it's a fun drive to work.
Yeah. Well, this Thursday will be no different.
3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I want to turn back the clock just a little bit. Saturday was a legislative forum, and very talkative were the trio.
They were. It was a really good forum. We had a really good overall. Everybody said, like, this feels like the best one we've had in a while. They had hit a lot of different topics. A lot of topics. We learned about raccoons.
It's amazing that raccoons can be a dominant topic at the State House, as they have been.
Yes. Oh my gosh! And then Joe Ledger was telling this great story about how they ate the whole middle of his field. It was a really good time. I feel like I even learned a lot this time, which I read a ton of bills, so I don't always feel like I learn a lot. But duh.
The next legislative forum, by the way, will be held March 18th at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center. You mentioned Thursdays. Last Thursday was scheduled to be a business after hours, postponed because of that weather.
Yep, we're looking at this Thursday still. If that changes, watch our Facebook page. We'll make sure and announce that.
So again, this business after hours is around the corner of the radio station at
Scarlett and Company plus events.
All right. So again, that's Thursday, 4 to 7.
Yes.
4 to 7.
All the great things, the food, the drinks, the fun things to look at.
All right. You have a guest today. It's our friend Solomon from the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center, so I'll turn it over to you two.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, Mr. Solomon.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, first of all, that there's a theater at the center and that it's showing first-run movies. It's like seeing something happen after you've gone through all of the battle and you won, right? Like, do you feel like do you get excited every time?
I get excited. I mean, I haven't been a part of the narrative as long as you have, or the town has. I guess it's been a decade since there was a movie theater in town.
Absolutely.
So for me, it was a matter of months-long journey of contracts and back and forths with studios and getting the cinema equipment ready, and we're always improving the sound. And so it's just kind of it's an ongoing kind of exciting plane that you keep fixing while it's flying in the air.
And you got a busy week.
Yeah, the week started Saturday after the forum. We turned it into a cinema again and showed The Whale over the weekend, which my wife and I saw last night and cried our eyes out. Anyway, that one's gone, and now we're transitioning to a new, little bit lighter, dark comedy called Triangle of Sadness. So I encourage you to check out the trailer.
Tell me about Triangle of Sadness.
I haven't seen this one. I've only seen the trailer.
Okay.
It won the Palme d'Or. It won the highest award.
The Palme de Cons.
The Palme de Cons. Palme d'Or.
We're just gonna make it up.
Anyway, the big prize at the Cannes Film Festival. So it's going to be a wild ride. I think it's a commentary on like privilege and upper class, and it's kind of dances with that. And
so you go from crime to this. Okay, that's great. Right.
And then the thing I'm most excited about this week, so after people go to the after hours on Thursday, they should walk on over to the cinema to see Gratitude Revealed. It's the latest film from one of my favorite directors, Louis Schwartzberg, who did Fantastic Fungi.
Which was huge here. Everybody wanted to watch that movie. I think we played it 2 or 3 times at the center.
And it was well attended.
Absolutely.
I saw Fantastic Fungi in the theater in Seattle and then watched it 3 or 4 times since then. It's one of our favorite movies.
All right, so what is this one about?
This one focuses obviously on gratitude. It's this 40-year-long project that he's been kind of collecting stories, and it goes all over the world, different cultures and different people sharing their perspective on the power of gratitude. Oh, wow. I think it's going to be really uniting and soulful, and it's free.
Free. Did you hear it?
Yeah,
free.
But don't mistake free for worthless. I know that sometimes can happen when you market something as free. People don't consider going because they don't think it has value, and this is not the case.
Absolutely
Far
not.
from it.
No, and gratitude is so important. And it's such a big thing, and I don't think we are as thankful as we should be anymore, right?
And we'll have Matthew Khalil from the David Lynch
Nice.
screenwriting school. He's going to be there to help facilitate a post-show discussion.
Nice.
And then we'll also have an opportunity for everyone who's in attendance to participate in a public art making thing.
Oh my gosh, how
I'll let
fun.
that be a little bit of a mystery.
It's super secret. So it's free, but look at all the secret things that happen. Okay, so this is on Thursday and it's free. What time?
7 o'clock.
So 7 o'clock. So you can come to the after hours. When you're done, roll on over, watch the movie made by the fungi. So what's coming up next?
After, let's see, in March, we have an interesting schedule in March because FACT is doing their play in our space. So we're working around that. But we have a lot of exciting things. We have our very first esports tournament, the
fun.
Smash Bash, which would be March 11th, Saturday, and that's for middle school and high school students. But families can come, and we'll have a couple of screens for people to do side derby matches while the main event is happening on the cinema screen.
Oh,
And-
so in big, huge.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
wow.
And then we'll have 2 other tournament screens up in the balconies, so people will like go up and down the balcony. It should be
how
really wild and fun.
The kids will love that.
And then that same weekend, we're screening this wonderful, fun thriller called Megan. Have you heard of this?
It's the one that looks like a doll, right?
Yes.
I saw a commercial yesterday and I told my husband, I was like, I can't watch it, I don't think
It
so.
is so fun. It's not a horror. It's not like a
Yeah.
gory horror. It's a thriller.
Yes.
And it has some very exciting moments.
It looked like there's some funny parts too.
We shouted at the screen a little bit, my wife and I, when we were watching it.
Oh my gosh. So come shout at the screen.
Yeah, and it's a PG-13, and part of that is I don't see a lot of young people coming to the movies. I don't know if they forgot that it exists or it's just not part of their culture.
Exactly.
Anyway, so esports, the Megan, we're hoping to maybe
Get some young kids in there. Absolutely.
And then we have over spring break, we'll do matinees since school will be out. At least public
Nice.
school will be
Yeah.
out. So we'll do Puss in Boots every day of spring break.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so great.
The latest one, The Last Wish.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then in the evenings, so we've had a lot of requests, email requests
I bet you
for
have.
this film that I'm
Oh my
about to
gosh.
mention. But because it was on streaming for a while, I didn't think it was going to be viable. But as of last week, they just announced they're going to re-release it into cinemas. It's RRR. It's like the biggest blockbuster of India's history. And it is absolute bananas, and it's awesome.
Bananas. It's bananas.
It's
Okay,
super
so what is
over the top.
RRR?
Is this a pirate movie?
Arrgh, I love it. D for the win.
It takes place in the 1920s. It's based on real people, but it's completely fantasized
fun.
and exaggerated. Involves these 2 revolutionaries and this friendship, and I don't want to give too much away,
No, it's
but
gonna be
check
a
out
fun movie.
check out that trailer.
Yeah.
The trailer does a good job of not showing you too much.
Yes. So cinema's this is your realm, but the center's got a lot of stuff going on. Your share show, I saw great reviews online. Everybody that attended seems like they liked it.
I think it was almost sold out too.
What else you've got the farm show coming up in March.
Billy Dean will be performing on March 4th. It's very exciting.
Oh my gosh, because he's like big time.
Yeah.
That's like big time stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh. So what else do you have still in your season?
We have, at the end of March, we have this renowned, March has a lot of Indian flavor because we have RRR, and then we have Zakir Hussain and the Masters of Percussion. And
Yes.
Zakir is a big deal in India.
Absolutely.
And in fact, we're showing a film that he was in with, was it Julie Chris? No. Anyway, Heat and Dust is a film that features his music. He co-did the score and acts in the film. And so we're showing that on the 29th of March to kind of get people ready. And then he'll be here live to perform with the Masters of Percussion on the 31st of March.
Oh, wow. How fun.
Yeah.
So lots of things happening at the center. So tell me again what we're doing on Thursday.
Thursday, Gratitude Revealed with our special guest, Matthew Khalil, and a public art. And that is a free event. But again, don't mistake that for worthless. It's going to be a fantastic time. I've been looking forward to this for months now.
Awesome. So you said you've been getting lots of requests. So if somebody wants to send a request.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, join the mailing list, which you can do on the Cinema Fairfield website. or join us or follow us on Facebook or Instagram so you can stay in the know, see what we have coming out. You can reach out on those platforms or email me directly, respond to the newsletter. Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. Steve, have you gone to a movie at the center?
I have. Saw The Whale this last week, so fantastic.
Nice.
Probably sweep the Oscars.
I love it. Wow, fancy.
You asked about the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center after Zakhar Hussein on the 31st of March, Odessa National Ballet. This is Ukrainian ballet.
Yes.
I expect big things and a big show there as just a support of Ukraine. And then the season wraps up with Naturally 7 on April 28th, an a cappella group. So, and then I was talking with Lindsay last week, I believe it was, or a week or so ago, and she's already about 80% done with the 23-24 series. So
nice.
I'm excited for that reveal coming up in June. So
very exciting.
once again, a reminder, Business After Hours schedule for this Thursday, the Who, What, Where, Whens, and Whys.
Thursday, 4 to 7, Scarlet & Company plus events right across from Jet Gas.
All right. Don't forget to sign up for the Monday morning newsletter. The week that will be. Hit your email box. Huh?
It's twice.
What?
The week that will be.
That's nice.
You've been doing so great.
Nice call to action there.
I love you.
Email the chamber at fairfieldiowa.com. They'll get you on the list, and then you are in the know as well. Stay tuned. We have markets just around the corner here on 1570 KMCD and CBS News at the top of the hour.